Hey guys, Not03 here, and we are playing our 48, almost 49 Necro. Um, it's a Uridite, and we are in the Emerald Jungle. I was actually dueling last night with a friend, Terrafina, and I'm just really close to level, so I thought I would level, because the next spell level at 49 I get new spells. Now I'm still missing two spells I need to get because they're player made, which I have a researching skill that's pretty decent. I think they're level 180 maybe or something like that to make them, and I am at 161. So I could probably, after I ding, go train, make sure I train my skill, which you can put plat directly into your researcher skill when you train at your trainer. And then I could probably do the combine. The only thing that's holding me up is finding the words. I'm almost to the point where maybe I would just buy the spell if I saw the spell for sale, but I really would like to make it. But to be honest. But yeah, we're gonna see if we can ding and memorize all the spells I have. Let's see here. Yeah, so I got 6 here. Banish Undead, Ignite Blood, which I think is a new nuke, I believe. Cascading Dark, which is a new snare. Control Undead, I think that takes the place of Astole, I think, which is a good dot. Drain Soul is a new tap, and I get a new root, which is awesome. And then I do have some words on me, but not all of them are the ones I need. And then I got my higher level spells to come up for later. So I think it's my new pet and it's my new lich is what it is. I even have sport already. Yeah, I think it's my new pet and I think it's my new lich, which is my mana regen. I've been digging my Necro a lot. I was doing Tower Frozen Shadow by myself, and which is cool to solo in there. Floors 1, 2, and 3 I owned. I pretty much own them. Floor 4 I would have. The fourth floor would be sometimes I'd go in and I'd break it and I'd be fine and I could XP there for hours. Other times I would go in and I'd have to either faint death or gate right away because there's like 3 or 4 ads right there at the entrance. That entrance in the fourth floor is a pain in the ass. But I'm hoping that once I get these new spells and my other level, I'm going to go back and I'm going to try to own the fourth floor. And if I can kill there and get XP, which XP in Tower of Shadow is not great, but if you're soloing, it's pretty good actually. But if I go there and I can own that and I can farm a few things there, make a little bit of plat, and I need some stuff out of there too. So I want to get the Sorcerer's Bowl for my Necro, and I want to get the Skinning Knife for my Warrior, maybe even for my Rogue, so I could get it a couple times. I think it's more common anyway, maybe. Or I mean, the Sorcerer's Bowl is the more common, so I actually made one of every class. Now, I got a second account, made one of every class, so I actually, on the other account, I have a mage, a wizard, and stuff like that, so I could put a sorcerer's bowl on those, just for the stats and stuff. But yeah, so hopefully we ding. Wow, that thing's dying pretty fast. Is it blue? Oh, it's green. Okay, so, oh, here comes a tiger. Comes a tiger. Oh, my so's gone. So is not necessary, but it is definitely nice when you're fur kiting. I'm gonna go ahead and fear that tiger. And I don't have to use Lich right now because I have clarity. And actually, I don't have clarity anymore. I lost clarity while I was messing around. So yeah, we're gonna put our Lich on. I did have clarity just a couple minutes ago. I didn't realize it dropped. So yeah, we want to put that on right away so that we can get our mana regen back. There we go. And then the other mind buffs, enlightenment and brilliance, will give me extra mana. So, but I'm not bad. 2,300 right now, and usually I'm over 2K without those buffs. So I don't know what's good and bad for a Necro, to be honest, because this is the first time I ever leveled a Necro on any kind of server or anything. But I feel like that's not bad. I don't know. Tiger. I guess we'll put our big dot on it. I thought it would die fast since it was green. Or maybe it's not. Oh, it's blue. Okay, right on. The tiger is not green. It's blue. Usually the tigers are green over here. They're fast, but other than that, they're not. But you want to keep it feared because of the. You don't want your pet to die and have to recast your pet. There are skeletons over here, so they will drop bone chips if you're looking for a place as a necro. Like, and you're a little light on bone chips and you need some, you could pull the skeletons over here. They pass by, somewhat. The thing we found yesterday, doing with myself and Tara, was she has a druid, so she could charm all these animals over here. Oh, this thing's gonna die without dotting it. I just hope he doesn't get an ad. There we go. So she could charm all these things over here without too much trouble. All the animals. I think her favorite was the Trachosaur or whatever, the little dinosaur. So I kind of wish I would have filmed us doing, and maybe we will in the future, because we talked about doing some other places together, trying doing in other places together. So, and I really want to take our group of 40s to 50s. All of the guys and the friends, I really been trying to talk them into going to the hole and exploring, kind of at that appropriate level, 40 to 50, or 45 to 50. Excuse me. I think that would be a fun adventure. Even if we didn't get very far, I think it would be a fun adventure. So I'm pretty close. I don't want to die, but I think another kill or two and we'll have this whipped. Fear kiting is not my favorite thing to do, but it's definitely good. I actually root rot a lot too. Like when I was soloing in City of Mist, which you can, by the way, stay in City of Mist. I just get tired of the trains and people fighting over camps and stuff like that. And City of Mist is actually a really good place to get used to soloing and like charming, because there's undead there. And I actually need practice in that. I might even go back and do some more of that, but I don't like to go in there when it's super packed and people are fighting over mobs and stuff like that. But yeah, I want to be able to do like dungeons and so on, by myself. Charm, whether it's lower Guck and do named camps, or Tower of Frozen Shadow and farm some of the items that drop in there, or some of the other Kunark dungeons and stuff like that. So I think it's totally possible, with a Necro. I don't see any mobs. Come on. The lack of tracking is annoying, because when I play a druid or my bard, I always have tracking. That is the one thing, the Necro's kind of overpowered, it feels to me, like almost everything. Not a very good tank, but you have a pet that could tank. But definitely the tracking that would push it way over the edge. I guess they have pet tracking though. So if you were tracking a named, you could do the whole pet tracking thing, and that's kind of a small form of tracking. There are no mobs over here today. Surely I didn't kill that many. It's like the, when people are watching thing, it doesn't happen. I'm like, I just want to pull a mob. Okay, there's a mosquito, which I actually hate to kill. I mean, just because they're a pain in the ass. Oh wait, where's the spur bone at? Okay, so I targeted a spur bone, but I don't see it. Okay, here's a raging tiger. We'll take you, sir. I don't see. I just hit the nearest NPC button and that spur bone popped up, but I don't see him. That would have been nice, because if he dropped a bone chip or two, would have been nice. Okay. Those are pretty nice glows. Looking at guild chat there, those are pretty really nice glows. better fear this before I get my... Yeah, there we go. Well, why don't we just stand here and die? Because I didn't fear it. That would be awesome, wouldn't it? So we're going to have to tap it. I wasn't paying attention to how close he was. And he was even snared on incoming, so that's weird. There we go. So I'm using snare, which is my Dooming Darkness. I have the Astoy, and I have the Vampiric Embracer, the 3 dots I'm using. I have actually at least 1 or 2 more dots that will stick with this, but those are the 3 I almost always use. I'm doing, if you look down here, once they're feared, 69 and 21, which is 80, and then 20. I'm doing 100 damage a tick, plus whatever my pet's hitting him for. He's probably hitting him for, let's see if we can get close and see. 18, 30, so not great. And I didn't even buff him, to be honest. 37. I don't know why I had taunt on. That's dumb. Oh, snare's off. Yay. So put snare right back on. You want snare on. Or they may go too far and get a bunch of ads. Yeah, so if I had a weapon, or if I actually buffed my pet, he probably would hit for more. The pet buff is the Augment Death, and it's pretty nice. It really is. It takes a lot of mana, but it's pretty nice. And this guy's going to die. Right there. So now we're a little bit low on mana and a little bit low on health. So I have to be a little careful. But we're getting closer. And I always leave my pet back when I'm pulling. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. That's just how I do it. It seems like sometimes for ads and stuff, if you have to feint death them off, the pet just gets in the way. Alright, we're going to try this flower. And hopefully we have enough mana to carry through the killing of this. Oh, and guess what? Yay! It resisted. So now I'm going to stick my pet on him. I'm going to fear him, and then dot him. Of course. I feared him first because I can hit the dot before he runs out of range. Then we're going to tap. This may be tight on mana since he resisted that first one. And I got to really pay attention and be on the ball for when... You get a message when fear runs off. But I got to be careful I'm not too close. That's what I'm saying here. There's the fear. He's coming, but he's coming slow, so we'll let him run a little bit before we do the fear again. Oh, he's fighting. Never mind, he doesn't even want to kill me. He wants to kill my pet. And that's not a bad thing. Oh my gosh, dude. Seriously? Well, the pet's holding his own there. Come on. This could be... This is one of those moments in EverQuest where it's like, oh, you want to level, and you want, you just need one more mob and you're low on mana? Well, guess what? We're going to make sure it resists fear, and we're going to make sure it resists snare, and we're going to make sure that it almost kills your pet, and all that stuff. That's kind of how it works. Please don't hit me. Thank you. I think we're going to get through it alright, though. Just want to make sure I keep putting health back into myself here. Because I don't want to come out of this fight with no health. I definitely will probably... I'll probably have to fear it one more time. And then I'll tap it. That way I get my health. Oh, he's going to hit me. Yay, that was smart. I should have been quicker with that. And please don't resist. And we're going to tap it. That should take us back up to about 60, 65. And that should have... if I wouldn't have got hit, it probably would have took me back up to 80. Oh, and he is gliding now. Ding, baby! Ding, ding, ding. Level 49. So we don't want that mosquito right this second because we're almost out of mana. Oh, black pearl. Okay, so there are black pearls here to loot. I'm thinking those are like 15 to 18 plat. I've gotten a couple, and when we were grouping together, Tara got several too. Some pearl rings, some runes, like I said, bone chips, words and pages, opals, small gems like 10 to 20 plat gems is what drops over here. But we're going to, and some pages and stuff for, for spell making or runes for wizards. But we're going to take a second and mem our new spells. I'm so excited. I just can't hide. Alright, let's take a look. pretty sure, yeah, that's all keys. Banish Undead I will not use right now. Ignite Blood. Let's just go ahead and put that in there. We'll see how that does. Excuse me, Clinging Darkness. That should be your Cascading Darkness. I do believe that's my new snare. Oh, Kajoi Undead. Okay, so that is an Undead only. And I'll have to look that up. I thought that was... I wonder if that's a Drain Soul. That is a new life tap. So we'll replace that right there. And I think this is the new route. Yep. And get rid of this. Let's med for just a second. And we will take a second to... if this doesn't lag us out or bog us out, we're going to look up that Kajoli Undead real quick and see what it was. I thought it was an update to that line right there. But it is not. It could possibly be a... it could possibly be an undead dot, maybe? I don't know. If this ever loads. Oh, there we go. It's loading. Slowly. Slowly. I totally was thinking the wrong thing, though. That's for sure. Okay. We're at 37, so we'll get to about 40 before we try that. Okay, Kajoli Undead. We're looking it up on P99, so I know what it is. It's okay. It's a charm. Nice. That'll be handy for when I do Undead again and try to charm. Hopefully it's a little easier to land charm, and hopefully it's a longer lasting charm. So I'm definitely gonna have to go back to some Undead lands and check it out. We'll kill another mob or two here just to check out our spells. If I could talk, it would be awesome. Just saying. And then I'll have to get my new pet, and I have to get my new lich. Is that all the... I thought I had more spells than that. I think that's all I had. Yeah, these are drop spells that I... Those are the ones that are higher level. It's nice to get some bag space, though. Jeesh. As you can tell, I definitely carry around some junk. I probably don't have to carry those keys around with me for Tower of Frozen Shadow all the time. Let's see, what are these now? This is definitely green, but we'll check it out on this guy. It's fine. See what the spells do. Okay, so there's the new snare. And he is doing... Oh my god, he's doing 48 when he's not feared. So the old one was 21? When... I think that was when he was feared. The old one was 21, and that's when he was feared. So this one's doing 48 with a straight kite. So that's going to be amazing. We're going to go ahead and fear him right now just to see what that dot does. I did put Vampiric Embrace on him, though. There we go. Okay, now let's see what this does. 72. Oh my gosh, dude. 72. That snare does. We're going to go ahead and nuke this guy before he dies too fast. I didn't see how much, but it took him from 28 to 12. That doesn't seem like that great of a 250 mana. That didn't seem that great, to be honest. And I wish I would have been closer, I guess, so I could see. But that snare, though. Okay, the next thing we're going to test, and we'll wait just for a minute. We're gonna snare and we're gonna fear, but then we're gonna life tap so that we can see how much the life tap does. All this information's on the wiki. I just kind of like to see it in front of my face and see how it works. And we may want to check to see if that paralyzing earth does damage. Maybe we'll see. I'm I need to med just for a second. I don't want to med too much because then I'll be low on health, which I can get back, but there's a balance there. You don't want to take yourself down to like 20% and then pull, you know what I mean? If you let that lich go too long without going to tap something, you will find yourself in a pickle of, well, now that I have mana, I have to either bind wound or find something to tap that you know is not going to hit you. You know what I mean? Like, very, very safe. Or just be careful. And one resisted spell when you're like at 20% could mean your death. Okay, so I went back to Wiki real quick. Paralyzing Earth. 30 ticks, breaks on direct damage. It doesn't say it does damage though. Okay, so we already have that. Okay, the Lich is, that's what I need, is the Lich. 22 health per tick, you lose 22 health per tick and you get 20 mana, which is awesome. Banish Undead we have, that is a 585. Okay, so I need the Bond of Death too, actually. Deals 80. Okay, so that's my heal dot. So I'm missing 3 spells. I'm missing my pet, my Bond of Death, which is my heal over time to myself, and I am missing my last one I'm missing is my Lich. So I need to get those done. Ignite Blood. Okay, that's a fire dot, actually. I thought it was a DD. So it's a 56 per tick for 21 ticks. That's forever. So that is nice. I might even just put that up there instead of that other dot. Drain Soul is supposed to be 338. So let's do... Let's put that fire dot back on. The new one. Because I used it thinking it was a direct damage. Ignite Blood. That kind of sounds like something you're going to boom, you know what I mean? But no, it's not. Just so you know. It is a dot. Things will probably be green here. I didn't even check to see if I got experience. Yeah, I got experience on that. Okay, so we're at the borderline of maybe medding too long. But we'll see here. I hate these things. I really do. But we should have less resist and stuff now. Okay, we're going to put our snare on this guy. Oh gosh. Really? That's why I hate this guy. It's like he's huge. He's the biggest thing in the zone. But you can't hit him because his target box is stupid. Okay, am I getting... I want to make sure I'm not like running past mobs and, you know, when I go running back to camp that I have 5 ads because I'm an idiot. I don't want to have to zone this. Okay, run. 48. We're going to go ahead and attack the thing right away. So we're going to do this a little different. We're going to fear it right away. And then we're going to do the Lich right away since I'm so low. Because I am extremely low. Yep, that was nice. And then we're going to put the... let's put our Vampiric Embrace on so we keep gaining health first. And then we're going to put that new dot on there and see how we do. So there's Ignite Blood. Alright, so, yeah. Oh, fear's off. Whoops. Yeah, so right there you're doing 72 and 56 and 21. So, dude, that's 138, 159 on those 3 dots. And I still have another dot that does 72 to throw on there. So I'll be doing over 200 a tick if I need it. So on this next one, there's a guy roaming by right there. Oh, you know, we're going to dot the tiger. This time, instead of Fear Kiting it, we're going to use our new route and see how it does. See if it does damage, see how long it lasts, all that kind of stuff. Okay, so there's no damage there. We're going to put our big dot on there. Where's my pet going? Freaking idiot. Okay, so yeah, we're close to being out of mana. So we got Cascading, we got Astoy, and we have Vampiric Embrace all on there. So we're doing 72, 69, 8, 21, and I still have that 56 dot I could have thrown on there if I had the mana. That is insane. Truly insane. And that root's not doing too bad. I don't want to... I will fear this if it... See how much mana that root takes. 100. Okay, the root takes 100 and fear takes 40. So, I believe it's 40, right? Yeah, 40. So, with being low on mana, I got enough to root it, I guess. But, if I get that new Lich, I'll gain mana faster. If I get that new pet, the pet will kill faster. So, it's going to be a very big necessity to get those other 3 spells I'm missing and get it done. The only other thing, well, not the only other, there's lots of upgrades this tune could use, but I should get my Reclaim Pet Quickie. I have it on my Shaman, and it wasn't that hard. So I actually bought some of the parts, or one of the parts. I farmed, I think there was 3. I farmed 2, and I bought 1. I can't remember. The one that dropped in Kunark or something. Or no, it wasn't Kunark. I can't remember. It was Ocean of Tears or something that dropped. I bought it just so I wouldn't have to go over there. But yeah, there you go, level 49. I think I'm going to spend some time now in Tunnel on my Druid, looking for pages or looking for spells, and then maybe some soloing in the future for my Necro. Tower, like I said, I want to do Tower Frozen Shadow. I want to try to do Lower Guck. The Undead there I think would be amazing to charm and lull and, you know, all that kind of stuff and blow up. And Tower Frozen Shadow has Undead, and City of Mist, like maybe even the 2nd floor. I really have never really XP'd on the 2nd floor, to be honest. And we went there for Ruined Capital. Sweet. We went there for, you know, epic kills or whatever. You know, going upstairs to kill the, what is it, the Jade sword or whatever it is. The Reaver, Jade Reaver. You know, killing those guys. But anyway, alright. Well, that is my little, I guess, update on my Necro. I got level 49, and I'm hoping to do some soloing in the future. I do love grouping better than soloing. There's no doubt about it. There's nothing better than being in a group and being a part of something. And I like playing my Necro as utility. Pure utility, too, where I snare and heal and give mana and, you know what I mean? Stuff like that. Pet attack. And I love playing my Necro that way. Actually, it's a little more fun. But the fear kiting is good. But I really want to test myself and push myself to do the charming inside a dungeon in a packed area and see how I do, you know. So that is something I want to push upon myself or